Hello everyone, welcome to News Mongolia on MNB World. It's Thursday, March the 11th. I'm Batsir. And for our top stories, 80 more cases confirmed on Thursday. Job support loan with 3% interest rate to be provided to businesses. No indication that the AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine led to a death in Austria. For other news, stay tuned. On Thursday, health officials reported 80 new cases out of more than 21,000 PCR tests and one fatality. The total number of domestic cases has now reached 3,036, with 687 people being hospitalized.
80 new COVID-19 cases have been confirmed in the past 24 hours after 21,585 people were tested at 15 laboratories nationwide, and the country's total number of cases has reached 3,561. 77 out of the new cases were detected from close contacts of known patients, and the work of contact investigation to find the source of the remaining 3 cases is ongoing. The 3 patients reside in the 14th Hora of BEIJING district, the 6th Hora of Sangin district, and 2nd Hora of Hangul district. 79 of the new cases are from ULANBAATAR, and 1 is from Tuv province. A 76-year-old woman who had been receiving treatment for 21 days died due to complications from COVID-19. No new imported cases have been confirmed. The total number of domestic cases is now 3,036. In the past 24 hours, 50 patients have recovered and been discharged from hospitals, and the total number of recovered patients has reached 2,850. Out of the 691 patients who are being treated at the moment, 646 are experiencing mild symptoms of illness, 43 have moderate symptoms, 6 have severe symptoms, and 2 are in critical condition. To date, a total of 40,865 people have been vaccinated. Teachers and staff of educational institutions started to be vaccinated.
During the regular cabinet meeting, it was decided to provide job support loan with 3% interest rate to businesses and entrepreneurs. Businesses can receive a loan from 50 to 500 million Mongolian tugrus. Details are in the following report.
A job support loan with an interest rate of 3% based on bank sources will be provided to businesses starting this week. The government will provide interest rate support to loan takers and pay the difference to the banking institutions. The Bank of Mongolia will act as the government's financial intermediary in issuing guarantees from the Loan Guarantee Fund in accordance with the relevant laws, providing interest rate support. Low-interest job support loans are subject to the following conditions. A total loan amount of up to 2 trillion Mongolian tugrus will be provided for the financing of the job support loan scheme. Loan amounts can vary. For example, business entities can get up to 500 million Mongolian tugrus, while an individual or entrepreneur can get up to 50 million. The main purpose of this loan is to create the working capital necessary for the borrowing entities to keep their jobs and to sustain their businesses. The loan will be provided for a term of up to 3 years.
You're watching News Mongolia on MNB World. Now let's take a look at Mongolia's current affairs.
Temporary and long-term residents affected by the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown can make arrangements to return to their home country. However, requirements may vary depending on their nationality. Notably, Russian nationals who wish to leave Mongolia can cross the border at the Altenbolok port of entry. Those departing through Bointuha International Airport should contact the relevant air carriers for further information. Chinese nationals who wish to depart Mongolia must file a request at the Chinese embassy and follow their embassy's instructions. For other nationals, they may book a charter flight and the airline companies shall provide them with the relevant information.
The President of Mongolia, Battullah Khaltmo, delivers a document to the Speaker of Parliament, Sandlishatter, to discuss the dismissal of the Ambassador of Mongolia to the United States, Otunbayar, informs the President's office. President Batotlak handed a letter of credence to the ambassador Atunbayar on March 23, 2018. In that letter was the direction to continue the ongoing dialogue on tax exemptions for Mongolian textile products entering the U.S. market and on combating corruption. According to the information posted on the President's office website, the President made his decision based on the review of the unsatisfactory performance on the above-mentioned tasks. In addition, the ambassador posted on social media regarding the ongoing dispute at the courts of New York over the possible transaction of profits from Mongolia's resources into particular politicians' offshore accounts when a final court decision has not yet been made. That was a breach of legal duties of a diplomatic official and ethics of a public servant, according to the statement.
The Ministry of Environment and Tourism and ULANBAATAR City Municipality, in collaboration with UNICEF Mongolia and the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, launched the knowledge management platform on air pollution, www.agarnik.mn. The platform is designed with the aim to create a healthy and safe environment for government and civil society organizations, the private sector and all partners working to reduce air pollution by sharing their work, research, reports, and project information. The platform, developed by Breathe Mongolia Clean Air Coalition, a non-profit organization, has features such as creating and maintaining customizable organization profile, a searchable resource library, and homepage with automatically updated content. The platform supports both English and Mongolian language content. To date, 20 organizations, including UNDP, People in Need Mongolia, GIRES, the Mongolia Sustainable Finance Association, the Global Green Growth Institute, and the World Bank Mission to Mongolia, have joined the platform as foundation members.
Thank you for staying with us on MNB World. Now let's take a look at currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. The State Committee for Physical Culture and Sports and the Mongolian National Olympic Committee have requested to vaccinate Mongolian athletes participating in the Tokyo 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games last week. Their request has been approved and the vaccination of the national team has started on Wednesday.
Sharafjam's chairman of the Physical Education and Sports Committee, Tuvshinbayir, president of the Mongolian National Olympic Committee, got the first dose of AstraZeneca vaccine to encourage athletes on Wednesday. The national team consists of 15 Olympic teams and 7 Paralympic team athletes, a total of 270 athletes and coaches. On the first day, according to the schedule, about 150 athletes and coaches in badminton, swimming, boxing, freestyle wrestling, 3x3 basketball, taekwondo, archery, weightlifting, gymnastics, para-taekwondo, para-archery, para-shooting, para-powerlifting, and officials from the Ministry of Education, Culture and Science and the Mongolian National Olympic Committee were vaccinated. As for the national team athletes, they have been isolated at the International Children's Narendal Center and continue their training. The Ministry of Education, Culture and Science organized the vaccination of athletes in accordance with the established rules of infection control, in accordance with the established procedures, in one stream at the Central Sports Palace.
Following this, let's take a look at the weather forecast for the world's major cities. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you on Friday with more news and updates. Goodbye.